a.m. on Friday, July the 13th, the penultimate day of term. The college is getting ready for Gordi, the annual open day when dons and boys put on display evidence of a year's activity for parents, governors and old Radleyans. But the morning starts like every other morning in the school year. "7:20, Radley. The Belfag, James Lovegrove, one of the new boys at the start of this series. Final assembly and prize giving, a good time for pranks and practical jokes.
I don't know when I faced a more daunting task than the task that faces me this morning as I try in 30 minutes to sum up a very busy term and say goodbye to some of the greatest friends I have ever made in my life. In some ways, it's a bewildering kaleidoscope of events and people and achievements. My senior prefect, David Vivian Robinson, large in stature and large in heart, a wise man rather than a brilliant intellectual, but above all, an utterly reliable and good person. Well, gentlemen, we've come a long way in 35 minutes, and doubtless there are not red arrows hovering over my head, but rather more formidable things. I'll let you into a secret. I've always been rather fond of spiders. Especially the big, hairy ones.
best thing as a sort of pièce de résistance.
The finishing touches to the Gordi Projects exhibition. David Goldsmith's last, after 30 years at Radley.
Why should the whole of this exhibition be ruined? Where is Hamilton? You tell me what you've done, hey, Milton. What? Is that all? Where's your main project?
It was taken.
No. Murdoch has made this table. How long did it take you, Murdoch?
Well, it's done.
Every bit of half an hour, I bet.
Oh, rubbish.
What sort of wood is it?
Oh, pine, sir. And I think this is...
The finish of it leaves a bit to be desired, but on the other hand, it's
Yes,
not
sir.
too bad. It's not the worst thing I've seen. Not like that dreadful bird table from what's the name of that boy? Hooper, which had to be propped up. Have you been to my... No, where's Green gone?
I'm not green, sir.
Oh, I always get mixed up between you and Green. For goodness sake, put a badge on, put your name on it. Where's Payne?
Yeah.
10:55, short break.
How is strawberries with the cake, please?
It's Matt.
11 o'clock. The last defaulters of term report to Pup's study for a final dressing down.
Never again. Listen to me. Listen. You're never again going to talk us like that, are you? With Beaver. Or against Tusa. Okay? Right, go back. Well, if we could traipse around each other's cars on Gordi.
One drink from each car.
I mean, it's not much fun having a final drink down there, is it?
No, I suppose me. Hey, who saw that concert last night?
Mr. Steptoe and the warden put the final touches to college lawns and end-of-term orders. Two o'clock, the junior intersocial cricket final. A social versus F social. The second master versus the sub-warden-elect.
Okay, and just play your normal, absolutely, the classic stuff, play your normal game and get runs. Yeah. We don't want to... Okay, it's you next, and run sensibly. But take ones, all right, when they're there, quick enough to do it. And just keep it going gently along. Jolly good luck, anyhow.
Thank you, sir.
Richard, well batted. Superb innings. You must be a very tired man. But we just needed 10 more, didn't we?
Shot, come on, run up! Shot, run up!
4 up, we want 4 up. We want one boundary, oh Lord, give us one boundary. Oh, Gerald, Mark, I don't believe it.
Well, hell.
Keep your head over it, Mark. Keep your head down. Just get your singles, come on, take your ones.
3 balls to go, 3 runs to win.
The odds against now.
Two to draw.
Come on.
2 to draw.
Marshall. We've got 2 balls to get 2 runs. 2 balls. Where's that gone?
Yes!
Come on! Very good, Richard. Keep off. Keep off. Get off the pitch, Richard. Come on.
That's it, isn't it?
3.
That's it.
No, they've only got 3. No, it's not. It's not. Right, tell her that. Marvellous. Well played. Well done. They made that 3.
Tea time. The warden, family and friends plan tomorrow's busy schedule.
If we can have everyone on parade at 12:30, okay? You can hand round some drinks.
unfortunately.
Yes, the dog's not allowed, I think.
And lunch, what time do you want it to start now?
Well, if the concert starts, it's always the concert, really.
We've got to get to the puppy show this year.
Yes. The concert at 2:15.
Do any of you want to go to the puppy show?
Yes.
We've never been very good about going to the puppy show.
Walk away slowly.
This is the last. Brown bread next.
It's a very awkward vase to do. Um,
7:15. Prayers in F social.
Quiet!
Right, do sit down, gentlemen. Some people would say that batting number 11 in a cricket side is a very important position indeed. Certainly, it's a very difficult place to bat. Either the whole match depends on your performance, or the match is pretty well over and people can't wait to get rid of you before they celebrate and have a glass of beer. I've never quite understood which of those roles Simon Merrick sees me batting in, as he asked me to take up the cudgels and take social prayers on about the 11th week of term. Certainly, I feel this term it's particularly difficult for two reasons. The batsmen who've come in front of me have played some very powerful strokes this term, and I've got strong memories of some of the earlier social prayers. So it's difficult for that reason, and it's also difficult because I think some of you, by this stage of term, are well-nigh punch drunk. You've been talked at, you've been lectured at, you've been bowled at, and just conceivably, some of you may even have been sworn at.
9 o'clock. The punk concert. Unofficial.
Yeah.
11:30. British Bulldog. Official.
Got him, get him.
You all look very punch drunk. Like I said.
yes, sir.
Absolutely, they've had it. Yes. Well, I sent them to sleep earlier on.
Thank you very much, Miss Hill. Okay, night.
Neil,
Quiet! Jack, quiet. Right, let's get them all into bed. Shut up! Hey, quiet! Cleared up. Okay. Come on, William. William, come on, get the mate.
Come on, Paul, get him. Bring your pillows back, okay? Right, we're turning lights off now, it's time. Okay, look, we don't want any pillow fights now. What about this lot? Oh, Christ.
Okay, lights going out. Okay, night. Come and kiss us. Good night, Tom. Good night, Tom. We have a good night kiss.
1 a.m. Housemasters patrol the grounds. There must be no last-minute pranks to upset the smooth running of Gordi.
Paradise Lost.
7 a.m. Gordi begins with a marathon read-in for charity.
Forbidden tree, whose mortal taste brought death into the world, and all our woe, when next himself in power and next in crime, long after known in Palestine and named Beelzebub, to whom the archenemy, and thence in heaven called Satan, with bold words breaking the horrid silence. This way for carrying your trunk.
What are you selling there? I saw, I think, almost at that.
I should just go by foot town now. Yes, there's bound to be one up there.
Right, okay.
Look of utter resignation on his face.
We thought we wouldn't this year.
How many Gordis have you done now?
How long has he been here? 4, is it?
5? I think he's done 5 Gordis.
I think so.
Yes.
I shall start you by saying, are you ready, go?
Touch a lightly bow. Lightly, very lightly bow. Thank you.
Very gently bow pair on Be Social.
Give it to him.
Very, all right. No, very gently. Come forwards. Are you ready? Go!
Go on, F Social. Oh! Together in. Oh! 9, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 4, 4, 4.
Very vociferous cocks. Yes.
I'm very surprised. That was an amazing win.
Good shot.
Half yet remains unsung. Return me to my native element. Least from this flying steed unreined, as once Bellerophon, though from a lower clime, dismounted on the alien field, I fall, erroneous, there to wander and forlorn.
I won't be here. Yes, I will be here.
Years of speech day.
Yes.
You're looking very well on it, Daddy.
My very last day, so I drink too. I'm glad I've had my last one with you.
Just your last speech day, you lucky girl. Tony, when it was all over, produced the line which would have really made it. He said, if only you'd thought to say, of course, what that spider up there doesn't know is that there are no flies on me.
Thank you very much.
You didn't mention anything about money, so...
Steve, if you'd like to come and sit here, and Tony, if you'd like to go next to her.
My goodness, here we are, all crowded in together. I'm very honoured, my goodness me.
Do you know anything to do with Philip's son and Neil?
A bit, yes.
No, Richard's not clean this year.
You found them easy?
It's more compact, Dennis.
Yeah.
You don't want them too long and drawn out.
In the horse world, it's called better conformation.
Oh, that's very
Is that all right?
Yes. Oh, you're very good. You're carrying on, yes.
I'm learning.
Yes. As long as he's on the ground, he's very good about horses. He can actually take his feet
When
off
I
the ground.
actually
He's
get up on
experienced.
one.
Do your family not get on horses?
Well, I do. And the
Yes.
children
Diana
do a
does.
little,
Yes.
but no, Dennis.
I was
never.
bolted with in the Argentine. I never recovered.
No, well, I can...
We're coming
Yeah.
to see you after. Is that all right, David?
Lovely.
Yes.
The kettle ready?
Yes, yes, the
We've got
kettle.
more than the
Not
kettle.
tea.
No, you
Not
don't know.
tea.
You don't know the in-joke about the kettle. Whenever he used to come up for a scotch, the only receptacle I had for water was an old kettle, and he used to get a great sort of,
That's right.
a very generous
Bishop.
tot of whiskey with a very rusty old water.
Which was filled from
pouring
the bath.
Yes, it was terrible, disgusting.
Yes, you're quite right.
business college for people who don't know what they're going to become.
Derek. Lovely to see you. Have you had a good day? Yeah, super. Thank you very much. Tom, goodbye. Good luck.
Thank you very much indeed.
Keep playing some cricket, won't you?
Yeah.
Whatever happens. I hope the A-level results were good when they come out.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Hope he gets one anyway.
Send mine to a bungalow next time.
Goodbye, and I'm so glad we met at last. Goodbye, Martin. Good luck. Thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Martin.
Hello. Nice to see you.
Desmond is coming.
Well, there were moments, and I'm sure you'll share them.
Are you going to be our neighbours again this year?
Not at Coming.
What
a shame.